Very good evening and welcome. This is News First Weekend Primetime News here on MTV Sports. I'm Ramesh Yugal Pandara. Let's start off with a look at your headlines first.
President invites Indian media to visit Sri Lanka to witness the current situation in the country firsthand. 3 police officers attached to the Dadigama police hospitalized following an acid attack. Deputy Speaker says that there is no attempt to deceive the people and obtain power. Delhi Parliament plotter hanged.
On to the stories in detail. Now, President Mahinda Rajapaksa has invited Indian journalists to visit Sri Lanka and witness the current situation in the country. The President, who visited India on an official 2-day visit, has made this request when he met with the media after attending a religious event at the Tirupati Hindu Kovil in Andhra.
The President, who was on a 2-day visit to India, attended religious observances this morning at the Tirupati Hindu Kovil. The President visited India following an invitation extended by the Mahabodhi Society. The President's media unit says that the Indian journalists had questioned President Mahinda Rajapaksa on the projects taking place in India. Responding to the questions, President Rajapaksa had noted it is an aspect of a democratic country. Yesterday, President Mahinda Rajapaksa distributed equipment to 1,000 students after an invitation was extended by the Mahabodhi Society. The President's media unit said that the President also presented scholarships to students. The President arrived in the island this evening, concluding his visit to India.
Speaking at a function in Habaradua today, Deputy Speaker of Parliament Chandum Veerakudi said that they have no intention of clinging on to power by hoodwinking the public. He made this statement in response to a statement made by the opposition leader regarding a referendum recently.
They are now playing a new tune. They are attempting to hold a referendum to extend the tenure of the government. Those who vote in favour can vote for the lamb and those against can vote for the pot. If an election is held, some people would vote for the UNP while others would vote for the JVP and the TNA. There is no such thing in this referendum. There is no personal quarrel. There is no point in building up our image. What we should do is destroy one image. Hold a referendum if you can challenge it.
UNP una JVP una tokkum. Chandagadigot samara JVP de samara UNP de. ඔබතුමාලා හිතන්න එපා ජනාධිපති.
Although Ranil Wickremesinghe is fooled by foreign forces, do not think that President Mahinda Rajapaksa will be fooled by Ranil Wickremesinghe's tricks. I need to state very clearly to the people of Habaradua that the President would not commit such a foolish act. We might hold elections a day earlier, but never a day later. We have no hope to cling to power holding a referendum and fooling the public. We will take all steps to ensure that democracy prevails in this country. We have no intention to stay in power by force. After all, how did 4 generations of his family enter parliament? It was through a public mandate.
Welcome back to the news. 3 police officers attached to the Dadigam police were attacked with acid today when they were in the process of arresting a person who was issued an open warrant. Police media spokesperson SSP Prashanta Jayakudi said that the wife of the suspect had attacked the police officers with acid.
A group of police officers had visited the Tuntur area this morning to arrest a person who has 14 cases of theft in the Dadigama police division against him and who was issued an open warrant. The police media spokesperson said that a police sergeant and 2 constables from the Dadigama police were injured after they were attacked with acid by the suspect's wife. The police said that the injured have been admitted to the K. Gaul Teaching Hospital while the suspect and his wife were taken into custody.
Now, the following is a report about the tragedy that engulfed a family of 5 in the Katukali area in Kandy, shocking residents as well as many others.
This house is usually filled with the playfulness and cheers of 3 boys. However, today, the house was dead silent. 8-year-old Ladoshan and 4-year-old Ladishko and their father breathed their last yesterday, leaving the mother and eldest son alone in this world. It is reported that 44-year-old Uday Kumar had consumed poison after giving his 2 younger children soft drinks mixed with poison. The 3 victims who were in serious condition after consuming poison were admitted to the Kandy Teaching Hospital. Director of the hospital, Dr. W.P.A. Dissanayaka, said that they died after being admitted to the hospital.
We have no idea what the problem is. I am very sad. Such things should not happen to children. I pray that nothing like this happens again. They had no grudges with anyone. They were good with everyone. I am sad to hear about this incident. They were burdened with debt. That may have been the reason.
Additional Magistrate for Kandy Sampath Hebawasam conducted the magisterial inquiry at the location today. The police had managed to recover a letter believed to be written by Uday Kumar to his wife and eldest son.
දරු දෙන්න එක්ක සරලා කියන්නේ අර ඉඳන්ට ජීවිතේට අමාරු මේ ගමනට ඒ දෙන්න දරු දෙන්න එක ගමනට දරු දෙන්නම එකතු කරගනි මම යනවා කියලා ලියලා දෙනවා. ධනුෂ්ට ලියලා දෙන සර් පුතාට ධනුෂ් ඔයා අම්මට කිසිම මේ කරදරේ කරන්න කරදර දෙන්න එපා. අම්මා කියන වචනේ අහගෙන හොඳට ඉගෙනගෙන හොඳට රැකියාවට ගිහලා අම්මා ඉරිදි මේ අවසාන වෙනකම් හොඳට බලන්න ඕන කියලා ලියලා දෙන සර් ධනුෂ්ට. මේක ඔයාගේ තාත්තගේ අවසානයේ ආසාවයි.
A policeman who was at the crime scene managed to translate the letter written in Tamil to Sinhala. The police said that they suspect that the suicide may be the result of a personal dispute. The police media unit said that investigations are underway into the incident.
Senior Minister of International Monetary Cooperation Dr. Sa Thamnugama, speaking at an event in Kalagevara, Kandy, said that violence takes place as a result of unqualified persons coming into power.
If we two sit on a bund and smoke a beedi, they would say that he is good. Then our sisters would go in line to vote. Afterwards, nothing will happen. Then they will break someone's leg. We speak of 65 years since 65 years of independence. During the time of independence, we did good work. The bad that we did was not creating a proper connection between ethnicities. We created conflicts from the village, like religious issues, ethnic issues and political issues. That is an issue for the development process. If minds have been hurt, there are ways to solve them.
The event was held to present certificates to the students who completed the Korean language and computer diplomas conducted by the Amanugama Foundation.
In more local news, Venerable Dambara Amilathera says that by failing to create a Sri Lankan nationality, the expected development has not been achieved. Venerable Dambara Amilathera expressed this view at an event held at the BMICH today, which was also attended by former Minister Imtiaz Pakir Makar. We cannot say our country is at a high level when compared to other nationalities in the world. We believe the main reason that we have failed to achieve the best development is because we have failed to create a Sri Lankan nationality. We know that a single coconut fiber cannot do anything, but when you bring together 7 or 8 coconut fibers, you create a rope. If we bring together the Sinhalese, Tamils, Muslims, Burghers, Buddhists, Christians, followers of Islam, Catholics and Hindus, we can do amazing things. In the name of God, I plead that if there is a problem in our society, please sit at a table and gather everyone involved and talk about it. We have shed enough tears. It's time to solve the problems in our history. We have sacrificed enough lives. There is a need for the country to go ahead. We should think about this deeply. The majority is remaining silent and witnessing wrongdoings. If that is so, there is no bigger crime than that. We should awaken our conscience.
The
event was organized to unveil the book titled Muslim Law, authored by attorney at law Karuna Ratna Herath. Senior figures in the legal profession also attended the event. United National Party parliamentarian Sujiva Senasinghe met residents in Slave Island, Colombo today. The objective of the meeting was to discuss the future steps on the case filed at the Supreme Court against the removal of the area residents from land belonging to them and handing over the land to a foreign entity.
MP Sujiva Senasinghe filed a case at the Supreme Court citing that injustice would be done to the locals living on a 7-acre plot of land in Slave Island if it was given to a foreign entity. MP Senasinghe discussed about the condition that has to be followed in order to reach a consensus and future steps that should be taken if a consensus cannot be reached. The public was also made aware of the discussion that was held with authorities including the Urban Development Authority.
That meeting took place in an indisciplined manner. I did not even speak. We will not degrade ourselves anywhere. Our fathers have taught us not to degrade ourselves. But it was done on behalf of you. We are trying to reach a consensus. But if we do not reach a consensus, we will go ahead with the case. Even if we lose the case, you will not be removed from here. You have to be compensated. Then we will file another case. I will not charge you for this case. You will be in debt. We can file a case.
The public also expressed their views.
The deeds and lands are ours. These lands belong to us. We have been living in these lands for the past 85 years.
Our grandfather took these lands from the Indians. These are not shanties. These are good houses.
We do not know where they will go. You will have to go somewhere after you are put to the streets. We will put these forward. You want to go ahead with this case? Yes?
A group of invitees who would deliver the main lecture at the 150th birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda arrived in the island today.
General Secretary of the Committee of the 150th birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda, Professor Aniruddha Deshpande, arrived in the island early this morning. The professor is scheduled to deliver the keynote address at the anniversary event at the Shalika grounds in Narayanpeta tomorrow.
All over India and at many places abroad as well, we have celebrated this 150th birth anniversary by conducting several programs, by some competitions among students, by spreading the message of Swamiji, which is relevant today also. So I have come here to participate in this giant event which is going to take place tomorrow.
Vice President of the Vishwa Hindu Parishad, RBVS Manian, also arrived in the island today. The entire world celebrates the 150th birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda. In Sri Lanka too, his birth anniversary has been celebrated in 150 locations. I arrived in Sri Lanka to attend the final celebration tomorrow.
Staying in local news, the government of Japan has extended an additional 107 million rupees in grant aid for humanitarian demining in the north of Sri Lanka.
The Japanese government has extended this grant in order to expedite the efforts of the Sri Lankan government to achieve a mine-free Sri Lanka. Japan has been a major donor supporting mine clearance in Sri Lanka.
As landmines and other explosive remnants of war are significant obstacles for development in the emerging regions in northern part of this country, the government of Japan has been supporting mine clearance in Sri Lanka and has provided a sum of $24 million for mine clearance activities in the northern and eastern provinces since 2003. I believe that Japan's support for demining activities would have accelerated the return and resettlement of internal displaced persons and facilitated the recommencement of agriculture and other livelihood activities of returnees.
Now, area residents of two villages in Vaunia engaged in a demonstration today. The area residents request officials to renovate the access road leading towards their villages. This is the Vaunia Malaya Paratikulam road. This can even be used as an alternative route to the Vaunia Kapitikulla road. The protesters who carried out their demonstration by blocking the road charged that the road has dilapidated due to tipper trucks carrying rocks using this road constantly. A number of tipper trucks were parked on either side of the road during the demonstration. This is the current state of the road, which was once in good condition. We are not asking for anything else. We only request that this road be repaired. All the canals have been blocked, fences have been broken and the water in paddy fields do not recede. A student cannot travel on this road. You cannot even transport a patient on this road. The special examination for the 2012 GCE ordinary level students commenced today.
Commissioner General of Examinations WMNJ Pushpakumar said that this exam is held for the students who could not sit for the exam last December due to the inclement weather. He said that the examination will be held at 50 examination centers today, tomorrow and day after. The Commissioner General said that the maths examination took place today in a successful manner.